Hey guys, Gore here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got ourselves another match analysis video targeted at helping out you new players. In this one, we take a look at a few major points. The first is the idea behind changing your playstyle based on which kit you're using, not forcing your playstyle on every last kit. Every kit and squad has its strengths and weaknesses, and it's our job to understand those so that we may employ each kit to the best of its ability. The other main point that came up time and time again is understanding what your team needs and not doing things just for the sake of doing them. While this game is called squad, your squad sometimes doesn't have a clue what they're doing, so it's up to you to recognize and try to correct these mistakes or put yourself in a position where you can be a positive influence on the team. I hope you all do enjoy the video. If you do, hitting that like button helps the video immensely and gets it pushed out to a wider audience, so I appreciate any that choose to do so. Now, without any further delay, let's get into the game. All right, guys, so today we're going to try to focus on one of the things I think a lot of people don't do a whole lot, which is they always try to have a play style and force a kit into that play style and let it, instead of letting their kit dictate their play style. So today we have the Russian PKP medium machine gun, and I just want to kind of show you guys how I'm going to change my play style based off the weapon I have. So obviously it's the most powerful when it's bipoded, so I'm going to try to keep engagements more long range where I can use the advantage of sustained accurate fire and just kind of move around and flank when I can. So right now, right off the bat, my team's already getting directly contacted and he's having a good time with it. My team's getting contacted from radio tower, and I think they're actually pushing up already.
I hope I'm able to take off.
Oh. You've got people further down the hill to your east, straight north of the hab.
All right, Gore, do you want the Spider-Man Band-Aid?
Oh, you don't got Dora?
You got Scooby-Doo?
Copy.
So I'm going to try to keep some standoff. All right, yeah, I went to
I got a bunch of people coming this way.
We need to try to break contact and get up there. We don't have a logi. I think I'm just going to start running that way. This really isn't a fight worth fighting. Actually, I mean, I guess technically the British point could come here. So maybe it is a fight worth fighting. Yep. So I got guys right here. Yep, they're right on that blue smoke to your guys' north. I took out one. I think they're probably coming out of the town to the west here. I'm going to try to get eyes on that while I can. Big thing with machine gunners... This kind of goes, whenever I say machine gunner, I mean automatic rifleman as well. Changing positions is probably one of your most
who wants it?
important tools and one of your strongest. If you sit in the same position, especially since you have tracers, it is so easy just to track you down. So what I'm going to try to do is just continually change positions.
I think they're coming from that direction.
Try to get eyes on this real quick. Throwing a nade into those bushes. So again, I'm using my audio cues, hearing where they're shooting from, and just trying to interpret where they're looking based off of that.
Yeah, he's dead.
Looks like we're receiving contact from the west.
So we are capping lower Thurah, but we're going to need a lot of support.
West-northwest.
There's a machine gun in that little town.
I really don't want to continue to engage this. Yep. One on top of my body.
So I got the marksman.
I
The
think
guy that killed you?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to give up and get to Ambar.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, no worries.
So we already have Habs in good positions, and this is actually going to be a really hard spot for the enemies to defend. I don't know if anybody's in that LPV. Try to get a little overwatch position on bridge. Again, whenever I'm playing machine gunner, I'm kind of stopping and going. Oh, they had a logi there. Okay. I'm stopping and going a lot. So right now, like, as I come across this, now I'm stopping and I'm scanning. Because if I can take people out from here, I'm going to have the advantage. But once I get in close, they're going to have the advantage. So I don't see anything. They are still capping. I'm guessing that they're sitting inside this building, and there's one in the field. It's probably 200-ish meters, and they're about to start crossing the road. I'm going to let them get kind of on the road. There's one down. Having a little bit of patience when it comes to engaging can also allow them to get into more open spots. If I would have shot at them in the fields, they would have just laid down immediately. Having the patience for them to get into an area where they're going to have zero cover. Super preferable. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I'm going to move positions a little bit to see into this ditch. Because I thought I saw another person there. I don't know if this LPV is still up. He's going to shoot me in the head if he does.
My squad,
I
everybody just stop.
don't
engaging
think-
to
oh,
the
yep.
west, everyone moves south.
And there's the other one down. Okay. So I'm pretty confident now that those were the only people there. If there is still people there, they're going to be sitting in the field. But this is something that right now we could get the advantage on if we push in quickly. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Still one guy here.
Can you get me up?
Yep.
Might be in the garage.
I think he's out in this field. I don't know where the driver... Where did you get killed from? Do you know?
I don't. I get shot in my front.
Oh, he's like 70 meters down in the riverbed to the west. I gotta get bandaged.
We're also getting shot from southwest.
SL, I've got 2 people to your southwest in the riverbed. Just past that field.
Oh, hey, Gorlami.
Hi. So doing the call out, like, based on where my teammates are. Yep, just give us a second.
If you want to mark it.
Oh, there's wham on this shit.
Helmet marks. So based on where I am, I can do it based on where I am. I can do it based on where my teammates are. In that situation, it doesn't help them a whole lot if I give it based on me, when they can orient themselves quicker if I do it based on them. So that's exactly what I did.
You said across the field?
I did do it in local originally to let the guy know next to me where I had enemies, and I might try to get down in this. This is a terrible spot to be in. I don't know why I'm here. Yep.
Some fire coming
Yep,
from the
machine
west.
gunner direct west. It's basically just shooting down this line. So, since I can't get any eyes west, I'm just going to kick back out to the east. I'm going to pick one side, and for this specifically, I'm going to go south side. Ooh, actually, we got a teammate down here, so maybe I won't. He probably got killed crossing the bridge, or crossing the water.
Is that us smoking?
I think so. Yeah, it's orange smoke, so that's us. Okay. Don't try to cross the river right now to the south. There's a machine gunner watching it. So a lot of what goes into playing the automatic rifleman and machine gunner well is getting places early and getting set up. The last thing you want to do is come across people and then have to lay down and then have to get your bipod up and then start engaging. Obviously, yes, you can shoulder fire, but you're not going to shoulder fire super effectively at 50 to 100 meters or 50 meters and beyond. You can do it up close and get away with it, but you're not going to get away with it for too long.
I probably have enemy contact coming from the northwest.
I don't know what to do here. We're kind of in a really bad spot. I mean, we're finishing the cap on this, and then we might be able to get pressure elsewhere to relieve some of this. I actually think they might be up on this hill. Okay, I think he's down. Looks like those other guys were already down when I was shooting at him. He reloaded. Okay, this next point's going to be tough because we got to move through the river.
You guys still have
Or people are going to try to move through the river.
To your west, on our side of the area.
Yeah, I took out a couple of them.
Yeah, you took out 3, and I'm pretty sure there's one more on the left side of the hill.
Yeah, just got him. I think there's another one lower, though.
Nice. I'm looking for my view.
We really need to... I think I'm going to be the one to grab this Logi.
Alright, dudes,
Since no one else is doing it, I will.
get in. Let's get into the riverbed and start moving north.
That machine gunner's still out
Actually,
there.
shit, we don't really have... I mean, we're losing the radio up north, which is good. But we're kind of SOL when it comes to getting something down. Oh, don't smoke your own position. there on the hill.
We lost the hab to our north.
He's got eyes on.
They're all over the west, northwest.
Yep.
Do you want to get in a BTR and leave?
Ooh, this BTR could actually... I'm going to talk to him.
Once I get you, try to watch
Hey, BTR, we got a bunch of infantry contacts south on the hill. Like 200-300 meters up. I think that's something that people don't utilize enough is... People think that command comms are the only way that you can talk to other squads. Like, you can just go up and talk to other squads. If you need a distance mark to someone or to something, go up to another squad leader, ask for a distance mark. You don't need to get it from your own. Squad leader's not really saying much. I don't really know what he's trying to do. Make sure I don't hot mic while I'm talking shit. Not really talking shit, but I think he's just trying to push directly. And it's never gonna work. If they take any sort of direct route, they're screwed. Do I still have no I still have no bandages. I need to find a rifleman, and one just walked past me. Hey, did you have any ammo in your ammo bag?
Yeah, I'm having to belly crawl this to not get killed.
Did he already drop down? Fuck.
Yeah, let's just keep moving.
We're better off staying on defense and letting a different squad. Besides just like running down the river. We're just gonna get picked off. Again, like that's that like necessity to attack. And he's gonna say no one else is attacking, so we should. Why? You don't actually need to attack. One of the best ways to win in this game is just to have an impressive defense. You don't need to attack. Attacking usually burns a lot of tickets, especially if they have a decent defense. If you get yourself set up in positions where you can force them to come to you over open ground, like, look, this is actually a perfect situation because we can have one fob on the south side, one fob on the north side, get up a bunch of machine gun positions, get up toes, get up some fortifications, whatever. No creeping barrage is going to be able to cover the entire area either.
RPG was like southeast area from my
So this
location.
is actually one of the best places to defend. And also we can have easy backup fobs. We can have people on the hill back there, or vehicles on the hill back there watching longer angles. Actually sounds like we got people, maybe. I don't really know what I'm trying to do here. The squad is just trying to force the game though, when it doesn't need to be forced.
Start heading up the ridge line soon, or we just because we're not gonna be able to.
It's
follow
just
this.
not smart.
I know. We just got a heli coming in a couple of minutes. Sorry, a couple of seconds. I'll drop radio app. And, we'll keep moving.
I do hear shots up there. Looks like they're still coming off of radio tower. We do still have some people filtering in from where we were originally fighting up on radio tower. So I will move up with my squad because I do want to show you guys how... Oop, and I see these guys. I do want to show you how machine gunners work within a squad. There's one guy that got further. I don't know if the scout car got him. He's right. Okay, he's down. I do want to show you guys how to play an AR or a machine gunner within a squad. So basically what I'm going to try to do is I'm just going to lag behind my squad. I don't want to be the first one up there. I can't shoulder fire this that well. The best way to use it is to get bipoded. So I'm going to make sure that I'm a little bit behind, but I'm still kind of with them. When they come in contact, since I'm not immediately in contact either, I can either set up right where I am, or I can swing around and I can get into a different position to give them some support. And I'm actually going to look up at radio tower real quick. So they're already getting pinned down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get posted up right here. I might get sniped in the head. It's just one of the risks. Try not to spam the mark, buddy. Okay.
Can I get one guy on me, please?
I can't tell where they're getting shot from. I do hear those shots off to my right. I see them inside Mod's eye.
Wait.
So I'm going to reorient real quick because I'm actually worried about these guys coming from our north side. I think they're behind this hill.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to keep pushing up. Try to give them a little bit of breathing room if I can. I got to keep eyes on that north side, though, because that's going to constantly be a danger. They're marking stuff further forward, but I see nothing. I see the tracers coming in from Mod's Eye, but I don't see anything else. Yeah, see, like, this is just... Oh, and he put a hab in the river, too. That's a terrible decision. Again, he's trying to force the attack. You don't need to force things in this game. It's like actually one of the things my dad has always told me. Like, if you have to force it, don't. Like, if you're assembling something from IKEA and you're about to break it in half, but if you have to keep forcing it, don't force it, because it's probably not going on correctly. See that guy? I might actually go for him. I'm gonna clear my front first. Oh, he's gonna look at me right now. I gotta hope that I get the lucky shot on him. I hate bipoding in this game. Okay, whatever. Bipoding is one of the worst implementations. It's like you find a flat. Yep, I'm gonna die because of it.
I need guys to move.
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and stare at that. I'm gonna let him maneuver about. I'm actually gonna kick back, and there's a squad leader sitting right there. Okay, I'm gonna kick back around this hill. He knows exactly where I shot from. If that's his squad leader's kind of maybe got some sort of idea where he got shot from. See this guy here? He's down. Now I'm in a bad position because now during my reposition I shot. So I'm just gonna keep repositioning. I'll end up dying in this flank, but I can at least cause some havoc. I'm getting shot from up the hill. Actually, no, I'm getting shot from my right, so I'm gonna get a little bit of cover. He was back this way. Get behind this hill. This guy might actually be going for the revive on his squad lead, since it's been about that amount of time, unless I did get him with the spray. I'm waiting for the inevitable. Oh, there's a fucking guy up on that hill.
Coming back this way.
I actually hear the guy behind me. Yep, there he was. It's all good. Gonna rejoin the squad. There's an absolute shitload of them coming in from the northwest of Upper Ambar, and they're gonna swing right past us and go to the objective that we don't have anybody on. Everyone's just pushing on attack because everyone thinks that they need to attack. So it's almost like I just have to like do my own thing. I don't want to do my own thing. I want to show you guys how to play squad. I don't want to show you guys how to freaking play as a solo player, but yep, the Northern Ridge. But sometimes that's what I have to do in order for us to win these games, is play as a solo player. And that's something I might actually start talking about more, is how to be proficient as a solo player. Because even though this game is called squad, sometimes your squad isn't doing the correct things. So you need to know how you can contribute to the team by yourself. As much as I don't want to, as much as I want to be right here with them, they're still a long ways away from Darbond. All it takes is one vehicle sitting up on this hill to wipe all these guys out. All it takes is the other team to get smart and start hitting this with mortars.
Stay low, guys. Keep moving.
And look at how many people we got on defense. So this is another reason. I'm curious to see if the capture scaling is going to affect this in a positive way. Just no one freaking defends. Absolutely no one. So I'm going to get pushed back here. I'm going to get some quick eyes on this western hill. Try to stay low.
Just on the other side of the wall.
Most of the people I put down probably got picked right back up. But I am probably just going to watch this side. As much as I want to get into the action, this is what the team needs. The team needs people on defense. We don't need another person on the attack. See, like, if these are the enemy mortars, if they put those in the right spot, we're in trouble. But I just heard something. Can't really hear anything over the mortars.
Take mark from Charlie.
I mean, effective mortars, I guess? I don't know. They're not really putting them in the right spot, but they're consistent. If they figure out where to put those, we could be in trouble. I know we're going to have people coming in from this north side because, again, I'm always checking my map. I'm always seeing if habs are going down, if people are dying. But there's not really a good spot for me to look at that from. Something I don't see a lot of players use either is their free look. It's a good way to find tracers when you're running. I don't think that shot was at me just now. I think that was overfire. Okay, I do hear a machine gunner up there, but I'm actually not too concerned based off what I've seen. So I'm going to go back to watching the west side, since that is where I ran into the most amount of people. I actually don't know where that shot was from. It was pretty distant. So like if you can't hear the shot that came in at you, it's probably like 300 plus meters. So I feel pretty comfortable just like continuing running, because I don't think he's going to be able to hit many follow-up shots, let alone keep line of sight on me for long enough to even shoot those shots. So once I'm in a scanning position, I usually just hang out here for a while. If I know that I'm probably going to have enemies coming from a certain direction, it's just a patience game. I hear this guy up here shooting wherever he's at. I think he's right there in that bush. He's shooting this direction. I see him looking that way. So I'm just going to support him. I think I am going to have a couple... maybe... You know what? That machine gunner was probably shooting out the tires on the Logi. I almost guarantee he was shooting out the tires on the Logi. There was no enemies up there and he was shooting, so... Mark, there is a machine gunner up to our, like, northeast. Or automatic rifleman. He hasn't shot at me, but I heard him shooting earlier. And this is why I stayed. I knew they were eventually going to come. Oh, and I see it. How far do we think that is? It's this hill right here. It's probably 500 meters.
Yo, squad lead, have you heard anything else? I saw there was an element pushing far up to the northwest area back towards the bridge. That's something we need to be
I don't even know where my
about.
shots are going. I'll zoom that in and post so you guys can see how bad I was missing. I couldn't even see where my tracers were against the bright sky. But got him to move away, I guess. All right, cool. So it does look like we have a squad now on the north side, which is really good. So we might actually break it down and move it forward to give them a little support. Again, my squad is just going to burn tickets the whole game. Like, don't be surprised at the end of this game when you see our squad... When they're losing their stuff on the south side. When you see our squad just very, very negative because they were forcing the attack the entire time. Because all they're doing right now is pushing forward, dying, spawning back. I see enemies there. It's probably, based on my eyesight, like 400 meters. Okay, friendly.
You're ready to mark my Charlie.
Fuck off. Can you tell the Tiger at 50 cals to stop shooting at... Actually, never mind. I think it's an enemy on our 50 cal. It's green tracer, so I know it's enemy. Hey, there's people on our guns. On our guns up to the southwest. Or southeast, sorry.
East.
On our 50 cals.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up right next to this building. Yeah.
I really thought I was gonna be so mad if I got shot by a teammate. Again, I could tell my squad leader, hey, can you tell the scout car to do this? Or I could just run up to the scout car and let them know where enemies are. It's way more effective. There's enemies close on Ambar. I hear them. Reckon once you can start distinguishing friendly and enemy gunfire, you're doing good stuff. Oop. Is he gonna get him? He is. Cool. Do we have anybody else up along this ridge line? The scout car is in a really good spot now. Like, as you guys can see, we still haven't made any ground on Darbond, and we're down like 70 tickets. Just for them pushing and pushing and pushing. Is that a guy? Kind of looks like one. Oh, yep, it was. Cool. I see a guy laying down. Just give me a second. He's looking at us. He's right up here. Where was he laying down? Right there. Alright, got him. Memorizing ranges, or not even memorizing, but just like remembering. So like I kind of know like the top of that ridge is like 300-ish meters, maybe a little bit shorter. maybe a little bit longer. I actually don't even know what I'm talking about. But just like remembering what range you were shooting at before can help you out a ton. Oh, this is a terrible fucking idea.
Okay, dudes, I have the enemy radio on me. We're able to crawl like I did.
Enemy chopper.
Just need a shovel hill.
Enemy chopper landing north right now. Or is he landing? Yep. Enemy chopper landing just north of Ambar.
Oh, yeah.
There's another guy to the northwest.
Oh, this is quite the popping spot.
No, but we've got people that are slowly moving their work on the ridge towards more south. So they're getting right above
I don't know
us,
if
man.
he... I got one of them. I gotta get the fuck off this hill, though. I think there's another one up at the building to our 300. And then I think they just got supplies down to our northwest.
Enemy on my observe.
Keep hearing that automatic rifleman. Again, like, this is one of those games where it sucks, where it's like, I know what our team needs, and it doesn't need more people on the attack. And I hate to show you guys this because I don't want you to play this way. But I want the rest of people to play smart and to understand, to look at games and I guess comprehend, understand. Is that a guy? Comprehend what your team actually needs. Do you need to continually charge down the river? Probably not. I might take this Oop, I see that guy. Got him too. The PKP is the one machine gun that I don't feel too bad about doing little single shot tap fires from the shoulder, because the optic is just very accurate. It is the only machine gun that I'll do it. The 240 feels terrible.
Yeah, there is.
The MG3 is pretty bad too. Even though I love the MG3, because MG3 go for... What the fuck just happened? They're pushing in close on the north side of Ambar Bridge. This team's just not reacting to anything. They're just letting things happen. Our squad is continually just pushing in over and over and over again from the same spot, being super predictable. The team knows they're coming there. As long as they just keep weapons up and numbers in the area, they're going to be just fine. And if we lose this, we need to... They already know where Thara is, so they could already have something set up on that. So I'm going to get rearmed here, and I'm just going to push right back into bridge. I'll probably get set up somewhere here on the south side to watch this north side, since I know they're pushing in.
God damn it.
Yeah, this valley's just kicking our fucking ass right now.
Don't push through the valley, then. Nothing in the game that says you have to push through the open. Again, it's just like a refusal.
I've taken out 2.
It's just like change your tactics. Like, oh, they're being relentless. They're not letting us through this valley. Then stop going through the valley. Oh my god. What a fucking loser.
Command, can you get a tool up there too? Because it sounds like their armor's just blasting us.
They're stuck on this
Okay,
ridge.
everyone stop spawning on the rally. Get back to Ambar Bridge. If you're pushing west, start pushing east.
Yeah. I'm trying to crawl there right now, but I'm kind of stuck.
We've got a con... Okay. Never mind.
We got so lucky. I called it, bro. What'd I tell you? We got
Sorry, I don't mean to be toxic towards the squad leader, but like abandoning the squad just because things aren't going your way, like figure out something else. But whatever. GG's, guys. All right, so as a recap, this isn't going to be long or as long as a lot of the ones that I've done in the past. The biggest thing I was trying to show was changing your play style to fit your kit. If you usually play Rifleman and all of a sudden you start playing AT, that needs to change your playstyle. If you start playing Machine Gunner, that needs to change your playstyle. You can't have the same playstyle for every single kit. For Machine Gunners, your advantage is your bipod. Your advantage is distance. So you need to be bipoded. You need to be already set up, waiting for people, and let them walk into your line of fire or walk into your line of sight, not vice versa. Not run charging around or go charging around a building or try to take things close quarters. Yeah, sure, people can do fine close quarters hip firing, but you're not going to do all that much. You're not using the kit correctly. And then the other big thing was understand what the team needs. If it seems like what's being done isn't working, then don't do it. Like pushing through that valley wasn't working. If the enemy team wouldn't have given up as much as they did and wouldn't have been dying so much, they could have easily won that game. If they would have actually had the same mindset to stop pushing out on the attack and let us push to them at Darbond, they would have been absolutely fine. Because they had the same situation where they could have set up guns. All they had to look was one direction because our team refused to come from anywhere besides the east. And that was it. I mean, that was a game where people just used incorrect tactics. So as much as sometimes you need to just tough it out and stay with your squad, I try to do that as much as I can. But when the decision that's being made is only going to lead to you guys losing a ton of tickets, then, you know, suggest something else. I tried suggesting something else, and they wouldn't. It wouldn't change anything. And so if you're not going to change, then you're going to end up losing. And we got lucky enough that I think the rest of the squads were in decent positions that we were taking people out. So we did end up winning. But that's honestly all I have from that one. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing maybe a little bit more action within these games. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'm out.